The class of 2029 that's enrolling this fall is not quite at the size of last year's record class, but still is among one of the largest ones in college history. So there's 1,190 first-year students who are starting with us, and they come from 34 different states, the District of Columbia, 14 different countries, and really are an impressive group academically, but also in kind of the composition of what they're going to bring to our campus. 10% of them will be the first in their family to graduate from college. 110 of them will participate in the honors program to have that enhanced kind of core curriculum experience. 100 of them are Division I athletes, and so all of them we're really excited for the potential that they'll bring to our community. And I think it's also important to note that this year we have 83 transfer students, which is almost 45% larger than we typically see. So many students, kind of mirroring what we're seeing nationally, are having a change in their plans and are maybe enrolling one place and ending up elsewhere. And we're thrilled that they've taken the coursework that they've already done and are bringing it to our campus and joining us this fall. Finance continues to be the largest major that we're seeing, and they're closely followed by a number of other programs. So some other very popular ones include marketing and management within the School of Business, but outside of that, also biology, political science, nursing, and health sciences all kind of round out the top programs for our incoming students. It does at times. So for the nursing major, which is on the newer side for us, those applications do go through a separate committee process. And so given the limited spaces that we have available, they're reviewed separately, and really it's a much more kind of selective review process. Those are some of our stronger applicants, and we're paying attention to not just their academic preparation, but also their fit to the major, why they're interested in Providence's nursing program, and kind of the potential that they'll have within the field of healthcare. Beyond the nursing major, in general, students are admitted to Providence overall. So certainly we'll pay attention to maybe their fit to a specific program. If they're an education major, have they worked with children, or what does their math preparation look like if they want to study chemistry? So there's some small places, but we're really considering the applicant pool kind of overall, because we know that students, they may come in with one major, or they may have no idea at this point. About 20% of our incoming students are undeclared, but they still have their full choice of everything. And so there are some who will have kind of minor adjustments. They may come in as finance and switch to accounting, but we also realize that finance major may end up deciding that history is their thing. And that's one of the things that I think is really attractive about Providence, is that liberal arts background that allows students to have these varying interests, and not even just changing their major, but also adding double majors. It's one of the most frequently asked questions that we get in that kind of May to September window is, how can I add my second major, or when can I start a minor? So students really seem to be taking advantage of the wide array of programs that we have on campus. One noteworthy aspect of the class of 2029 is that it is our first class that includes students from the Posse Foundation. And so Posse 1, as we're calling them on campus, includes 11 students from New Orleans who were selected in their junior year of high school for their strong leadership potential. They went through a collegiate training program down in New Orleans with folks from Posse, and then last fall, members of the PC community met with many of them and selected the 11 that will make up our inaugural cohort. So they will receive mentorship from campus, but certainly led by Dr. Brandon Martinez, who is the inaugural Posse mentor. And we're excited that each year we'll have 10 more students joining us each fall through this program. Another exciting kind of place where the class of 2029 is a little bit different is that we will have about a dozen students who are joining us in the spring semester. So through our new partnership with Verdo, we have 12 students who are starting their college experience internationally. They are currently studying in Sevilla, Florence, and London, taking a full kind of course of studies, and then will join us in the spring to join the campus. I think the incoming students should expect to hit the ground running. We oftentimes throughout the college search process, whether it be from the sophomore year of high school all the way through admitted student days, we hear from students about how excited they are to take advantage of everything that exists on this campus. And with their moving in and with the convocation and the start of studies, it's now theirs. And so it's not just an idea of the different things that they can do, but we have faculty who are eager to begin teaching them, a number of clubs and organizations that can't wait to add new students to their membership rosters. And so this dream that they've had for months and sometimes years of all the ways that they're going to get involved and really kind of continue to explore their interests and passions, it's now time for that to begin. And so we're excited to see them kind of kick it off in the coming weeks.